everyone, this is Newbie from DnB Academy, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make basses like the ones in the track Stan Smith by ALCEMIST and COCO. So this is the original.
I feel like I'm living in a rave. My life is like the speaker, it's getting deeper. You can feel it in the bass. My head is like the dance floor, make it dance more like I'm living in a.
And this is the recreation.
I feel like I'm living in a rave. My life is like the speaker, it's getting deeper. You can feel it in the bass. My head is like the dance floor, make it dance more like I'm living in a.
Also, before we get started with the video, make sure you get subscribed to the channel and keep notifications of our future videos. And if you want to support the channel, consider grabbing one of our products at dnbacademy.com. We have great preset packs, producer bundles made by pro artists like Icicle, Current Value, Abyss, Mastek, and many more, showing you how to make a track from start to finish with all project files, presets, samples, etc. included. And speaking about samples and presets, if you want the ones from this video, consider joining the preset pass. The link is also in the description below. So that being said, let's get into the video. So this will be the notes that we'll be playing. And now let's jump into Serum. So first thing, we're going to lower the octaves by 2. And now let's bring the random to 0. So that way the wavetable always starts in the same place. And we don't have variations. Let's get into the edit mode and draw a line like this. That way we'll get a fatter sound. Okay, cool. Let's decrease this a little bit and increase this one. And let's add a little bit of sub. Bit more. Okay. So from here, let's open a filter only assigned to oscillator A. And let's make it key tracking. That way it will follow the notes with a pitch. Around here, and bring the mix down to 70%. That way we'll still have that high end and that gritty in the sound. Okay. Now let's move into the envelope. Let's add a little bit of attack so it doesn't click at the beginning, and increase the release. And let's reduce a little bit the sustain so it decays on the longer sounds. Okay, so sub is done. Now let's move to the next oscillator. So from this one, we're going to use, well, this saw. And let's bring it up to unison. And let's go inside and remove the fundamental. Right. And from here, we're going to now curve it. Let's bring this one a little bit higher. And this one a little bit lower. Let's hear it. Okay. Let's bring it down 1 octave and up 7 semitones. That will be a 5th. We're getting close to it. Okay, now let's adjust both levels. Let's increase a little bit the sub. And reduce a little bit this one. Cool. So another thing that we're going to do to the oscillator B, it's adding a pitch decay. Okay, let's reduce it like this and switch to envelope so it triggers on every note. And let's leave the rate like this. And now let's assign it to the coarse pit. Let's go into the matrix, move it to unipolar. That way it only goes one way instead of two ways. Back and forth, it just goes forward or back. And let's bring it down for minus, just a small amount, -2, -3. And you hear that I'm going to increase it. Right? But we just want to slightly change. Okay, we're done here in the oscillator part so far. And let's move it into the effects. So first inside the effects, let's open a distortion. Could be a 2 distortion. Just slightly to add a bit more of fatness. Now let's open an EQ and start cleaning that high end. So let's bring this gain down. So to -7. And here around 2K. Yeah, it's fine. Now again, let's open a filter. And let's switch it to MG low 12. And let's clean it a little bit more. Yeah, around 1K, it's fine. Because now we're going to bring down the mix about 50%. It's mainly what we're doing is just lowering and taming that highs there that's going on, because now after all this, we're gonna just move this one over here, and now let's add the compressor. And being a multiband, it's going to pull the highs. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna increase the sub. Let's get it back and let's decrease here the highs. Again with the mediums. And we can always adjust it in here for the tonality that we wish over the compressor with the values and volumes. And finally, we can add just a small reverb. Remove the spin depth and the spin. Also the size, bring it down about 10. And decay around 2.7. Cut the lows. And a bit more of the highs. Oh, of course, don't forget the voicing to mono. It's always good on basses, because that way, every time a new note comes, everything shuts up before. That way we don't have overlaps of notes, and if the case it is, or some releases overlapping and all that. And this is it. This is my recreation of the track Stan Smith by ALCEMIST and COCO. So, if you like this video, make sure you get subscribed to the channel and keep notifications of our future videos. And if you want to support the channel, consider grabbing one of our products at dnbacademy.com. We have great preset packs, producer bundles made by pro artists like Icicle, Current Value, Abyss, Mastek, and many more, showing you how to make a track from start to finish with all project files, presets, samples, etc. included. And speaking about samples and presets, if you want the ones from this video, consider joining the Preset Pass. The link is also in the description below. So thanks for watching, I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next videos.